Hello, everybody! I have returned! I missed you guys! Hello, 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 Lan! Hello, Lia. Oh, wait, no, Lia's here with me right now. How's it going, guys? What's up? I have returned from my. Oh, God, wait. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I forgot to lower down the volume on my phone. Lazer is back. Where's my Taho? Oh, wait. How do I give Taho virtually? But yeah, anyway. Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm back. I'm alive, guys. Don't worry. How's it going, Lan? How have you been? I missed you guys so much. Hello, 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 hello. I am alive and well, guys. Don't you worry. I am alive and well. Right, Lia?
Yes, alive and well, kala mo ba?
Yes, alive and well. We're both alive and well. Today, we're gonna be playing some Ace Attorney. Leo is the resident Ace Attorney addict for today's stream. What? It's true. It's true, right? You are the resident.
No. We don't talk about that.
What do you mean? It's literally in your activity status. I can see it. But anyway, Lia is one of, if not like one of the like Ace Attorney fans that I know aside from Kai. So I got Lia in right now so that she can help me with this, because I know this is gonna be one of the more painful Ace Attorney games. Like, this is one of the more painful parts of Ace Attorney. So I'm gonna need as much brain power as I can and as much brain cells as I can. So I brought my my wonderful Lia here to help me out.
Hello.
Resident
Hi,
Ace.
guys.
Yes, the resident Ace Attorney addict. She is very much addicted to all the Ace Attorney games.
Oh yes, justice for all. Heyo. Hi, hi.
So yeah, Lia is not only as well a V singer, but if you guys haven't checked my Twitter, she's also someone special to me. Yeah. So I hope you guys go check her out. She's an amazing V singer, and yeah, she means a lot to me, guys. But yeah, aside from that, I guess we can just hop into the Ace Attorney game. But yeah, if you guys wanna like talk about stuff, I can do so while I'm investigating. So feel free to just chat. Me and Leo will be attentive in chat. I'm pretty sure Leah's got the chat open on her end as well, so she can just relay to me whatever you guys are talking about. Anyway, let's proceed. Phoenix writes Ace Attorney Trilogy. I missed this. Wait, what's my save file here again? Rice from the Ashes. Diba
It's from the ashes.
wait, is it rice parang yung kinakain natin for like dinner and stuff?
Oh my god.
Why would there be rice in like from the ashes? Okay. Did I talk to I talked to you already. Should I move somewhere? Should I go back to the guards? Oh, it's Daddy! It's Daddy McCree.
Daddy who? Daddy who?
Okay, let's talk about the guard station. If you want, you can do voicing for this. If you want.
I mean, pwede naman.
Oh wait, did I share it to you? Oh no, I haven't.
No.
I'm stupid. Wait. Okay, you can do the voice of like Emma here since you are helping me out.
Sige lang. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Ay, wow.
Hey, wow. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide pear. What is that word? What is that word? Wait, what is that word? That's so.
Prairie?
Prairie. On the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. What's a groar? What?
He's roaring.
Oh,
What was that all about?
the glug
Mr.
glug
Right?
sound wasn't included. AO.
Glug 9000. Sorry.
Oh my god, Lee! The glug glug 9000! I love you!
I think you're just saying that because his stomach was growling.
Oh, so that's what it was!
I have no idea what was he talking either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Okay, Marshall.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambino. But... oh my god. It's the
Umulit
same
lang, love.
thing. It's the same thing! Okay, where do we...
Yeah.
God damn it, wait. What's the controls here again? Okay, so if there's...
forgot.
Okay, I forgot the control... No. Do I need to present him with anything?
No, you don't.
How about this?
You must
This-
prosecute.
Okay, fine. Where can we move aside from here that I haven't been to?
Have you tried the evidence room?
Do I need to inspect the evidence room?
Hmm.
Okay, let's...
Oh, by the way, do you have the what do you call this?
The fluid?
Yeah. Do you
Where
have
do
it?
I find
Or na?
it? Is it in the court record?
Do you have it or not?
This one. Testing fluid.
Yeah, that's it. You can use for examination of blood.
Oh,
But you have to
Emma
use it
Sky!
for-
Oh, someone used a marker to write their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go.
Well, you never know. Where's up to my dad?
Just what kind of world do you think we live in? Okay, so that was...
Alright.
Fluid! Ah, yes, Lan. Fluid.
Your thoughts.
How do I exit? Okay, so now that I have luminol testing fluid, let's inspect. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal You fish, Gumshoe?
Yes, he does.
You fish?
Remember tell about goodbyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Detective Gumshoe fishes. Sometimes he does.
With a pole like this?
Mm-mm.
Bro, it looks like something I can like build in Animal Crossing.
Probably. I don't know.
Wait.
Oh, metal detector.
I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to solving that case of Gourd Lake, remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box? Hey, you can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Excuse me, I heard that wrong. Oh god, Lan. I'm pretty sure, yeah. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. Stuffed.
Ayo. Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Ah.
I'm not so sure about the dream.
It won't open. Did you really think it would?
Oh.
Hey pal, our security is high tech around here. Oh really? Oh really now? Then what's this, huh? There's something sticking out of... My brain! My brain!
Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm
No,
out.
no, Leah, no,
Ano
stay,
yan?
please. Stay, please. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be some evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
I know what that is. I know what that is.
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence
Poor
here.
Detective
That's it.
Gumshoe.
I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like... Come on, game! My brain is so messed up.
I mean, there are dirty jokes in there.
Lazer just came back and part of the game. Sorry, these sauce! Everywhere I go, everything is just sauce.
Lan, I agree. Lan, I agree.
Why is it like this? Why is it like this? How many times have I had him breathing down my neck? Oh my god, no. Why is this? Why does it sound so sus? Sounds like Detective
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe lives editing out a lot too.
No! No! I bet he doesn't tuck his shirt under that trench coat either. Ooh, dinadog show ninyo si Gumshoe, bro. Oh my god. No, poor
Yeah.
Gumshoe. Okay, is there anything else? Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. No shit, Sherlock. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to that frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist.
Kind.
I'm sorry. Hey, those human profiles for range testing.
Yeah. Dummies. The big sack.
Oh, I see. The ones at like the shooting range. Oh, I thought you meant like. I don't know what I was thinking. Wait, is there anything else here?
Ano bang napsos sa utak mo, ha?
No, I mean like I thought
I
like
shouldn't have
when
asked.
when when they this thing, I didn't realize it until they pointed it out that it was a shooting dummy. I didn't know. I honestly thought it was like I thought they were using it as like, for recreational activity like let's say like kabigla-bigla and someone like tries to mug someone, what do they do? Like that sort of thing. That's the door we just came through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer cut the power while we were inside. No, why does that sound so condescending? I feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like someone's gonna trap us in
Probably
here.
At some point, maybe. No.
Okay, what else? Bloody hand! Pinagalitan pang. Sorry na. What's this?
Ay, nako.
Blood? No, that's paint! Chat, YouTube.
There's
kun.
definitely a handprint.
YouTube
You'll
kun.
get demonetized.
YouTube kun, I swear that's not blood, that's paint. Someone was eating paint. Oh, wait, no. Wait.
Wait, what? Excuse
Someone was eating a burger that's ketchup. There we go. Yeah. It looks
Say
like
so. Hindi ka naman say so.
I am say so though. What do you mean?
Never mind.
It looks like someone tried to swipe it off. Mr. Right.
Mr. Right.
Ikaw na ba si
Other
Mr.
blood stains. Left in there. Sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. We should use her testing fluid. We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Oh my god, it sounds so sus. I'm sorry, it sounds so sus. Okay, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, look at all that fluid on the floor.
Oh my god, that sounds out of context.
No one's gonna take it out of
I thought they
context.
were
No one's
saying,
gonna take it out of context.
Guys, if you can hear me, clip it.
No, don't. Don't.
Send it to me. Thank you.
Pale blue blood. I love you, Gumshoe. I love you so much. Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien. I love you, Gumshoe. You're so innocent. How did you become a
Something really
detective?
happened in front of this locker.
How did you become a detective, Gumshoe? How?
Take note of it on the floor plan.
Hey, if you don't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Oh my god. Is there anything else I can spray with? Okay, let's examine. Dug, 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 dug. I knew it.
I knew it.
This is someone's handprint.
Right handprint.
What? Huh? No way! No way, bro! Oh my god, it isn't obvious? Oh. This locker! It's mine! Oh. Gumshoe? Gumshoe? Hola Bells, Haru! Welcome to the stream! Hola Bells, pare bro! Anong fluid? Sorry guys. Medyo out of context.
Haru, mo si Haru. Si ano.
What? Wow.
Si Lazer.
You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue, are you sure?
But you're a detective.
Exactly, why are you making the lawyers do all the detective work? You better get money for this,
Kasi
okay?
nga, detective ka rin.
Ay, wow.
Lawyer ka.
Detective pala ako. Nagde-detect pala ako.
Yes.
What is a saw in the paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true heart has always been a war against oppression. Wait, what? Wait, why did that sound? Why did that go out of nowhere? What the hell? True art? I noticed there is some blue and yellow paint here. What are my two favorite colors coming? Perhaps you're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Okay. Your studio is the area of an active crime scene. Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe, did you... Wait! There's a handprint on it. Did I not realize that before? There's a handprint on him.
Maybe you're just blind. I don't know. Oh, someone must have broken something to make all these pieces. I mean, who else does?
Broken something big to make all these... No.
Lazer, babe.
Sorry. I'm so sus today. What the hell? That's apparently from The Case. The Case? The SL9 incident.
SL9 incident.
What's the SL9?
It's like the DL6, but another type of.
You want to try to put it back together? Good luck, pal. There's no that's not a job for amateurs. Why I spent a good 3 hours on that before I gave up. Gumshoe, you're not necessarily the sharpest tool in the shed, so leave it to us, pal.
Okay, I finally
That's
know
why I
what
always carry around. Why do you always carry around glue with you?
Bro, she's a student. What?
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
What's this? What do I do? How?
It's like a puzzle.
I know, but how do I combine it? Okay, I need three spiky things on the spiky thing. Hindi? No? I need 3 spiky things on the thingy. Get in! Get in! Get in! No? Okay.
You can try the other one.
How do I try the other? Oh. Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in? Yay!
Yay!
This is like me back in kindergarten. Oh. Go on. Go on. Go on. No?
Ah!
Wait, I think I got it.
know
I
what
think
this
I got it. I can smell it. I can smell it. Huh?
What can you smell?
I can taste it. I almost got it.
Okay. You just got back and now you're very very sus. What the
Someone's going to sus jail? Absolutely, Len. I think I'm gonna go to sus jail after this stream.
Yes, I'm going to put you in your leash and go to your house.
Yes.
Gonna
yes.
go to your house.
Okay, fine. Hey, I did it! I'm a genius, guys. I'm absolutely a genius. I am like,
Since when? Since when?
ouch. Coming from you, Lia. Ouch. See, I got it in my first try. Okay, I'm amazing. Wait, does this look like something? You make me happy though.
Ooh.
See, I'm smart. I'm smart. I can put 2 and 2 together.
Really though.
Yeah, look, watch. Watch. What? What?
You've been saying watch.
Watch it, learn, Lia. Oh. Watch it, learn. Boom. See? I got this. All under control.
Sure, whatever you say.
But. See, watch this. Boom! See, I got it. I got this, Lia. Watch this. Watch this. Watch and learn. Ta-da! Wait, does this look like an alien? Kulang.
Yeah.
It's
It's missing a piece.
huh?
Aww. Sabay pa talaga, you know. Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missed.
Just like Humpty Dumpty, you can never piece them back together again. Yeah, I got that for in 2 minutes
That's
myself.
so dark.
The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
Just like my heart. I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I understand how
I
it
kind
got.
of understand how it got broken. Ah, okay.
I mean, to be fair, I know you're going with artistic design here, but big round area here and lower, thinner, much more manifest area down here. I don't think that's a stable enough jar, you know.
No, that's not a stable jar.
Maybe need to examine more. What's 2? Okay. No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Yeah, you should, Phoenix. What's in here? Look, this one's open and the red indicator light means the door is lit. The door is coded with Detective Goodman's fingerprints.
You need
So
to
that's...
wear gloves.
This is the first time we actually wear gloves to begin with. So, why haven't we worn gloves in the previous game, with the previous chapters? It's empty. They must have taken the contents
no idea.
elsewhere. Okay, so they took the contents of this thing. We found a broken jar that's not going to rebuild itself. Where do we go?
I think we should go back to the parking lot. Underground parking lot, maybe?
Okay, I'll go back to the underground parking lot. Hello, Kai! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, guys!
Okay, let's go to
Hello.
the police department. Let's move to underground parking lot. Got it. Mommy! I'm here to grant the happy co. Oh, thank you, Kai. Thank you so much. We love you.
Love you, Kai.
Mommy!
Have you tried talking to Miss Angel Star? Have you tried talking to her?
Miss Angel's car? I can talk to a car?
Star. I will talk to her. Oh, it's fine.
Let's move down.
Do you have the note?
Which note?
Love, do you have the note?
Which note?
Goodman, the victims or your client's note or the
Item report?
the one. Can I see the percent or your evidences?
How do I see the percent of my evidences? Wait.
Court records.
Yeah. Yeah. I am already showing it.
Okay. Move, please.
Move? Okay.
Ooh! Present that to Miss Angel Star.
Okay.
Present that to her.
If you think about it, I could have taken that
Or-
picture from the guard room. But even if I get flustered sometimes, so you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the matter. That's why I took this photo, yes. Why does she look a lot like Mia?
She's an what do you call this? A student like Mia in law, I think. Kind of for that.
My god, the mommy gaze. The mommy gaze.
No, mommy.
Yeah, it's the case of the creepy mascot guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
He's
call
the
it.
mascot.
Wait, what creepy mascot are we talking about?
The blue badger.
It's creepy. It's kind of cute.
I find it creepy first. Or you can send the knife to Miss Angel's side though.
Where do I go?
You can present. Have you tried talking? Marshall.
Marshall? Okay, let's go to Marshall. My god, it's you. Where am I going? I am lost.
I am also lost. Very, very lost.
Wait. How do I haven't played Ace Attorney in a while. Wait.
Yeah, you haven't actually.
There we go. Kai, look who's that? Who's that mascot? The Blue Badger.
Kai hits the blue badger. Oh my god.
Oh god, it's creepy. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It's creepy.
I don't wanna see that. The blue badger is hunting me in my dreams later when I go to sleep.
Can I take
hate
out
you so
his
much.
batteries? I'm sorry, I love you too. Oh god. When you watch the tape where the badger is in. Wait, which tape?
Secret. You learn it soon.
Okay, where do we move? We move into the marshal's office, right? Alright. Now what do I do?
You can present to him.
What do I present? This? Wait, which one do I present to
Tawanan
him?
na lang tayo dito. Sige.
Which one do I present to him?
Tawanan na lang tayo dito. Sige.
Should I present to him? What should I present to him? Should I present to him the fluid? Wink, wink,
Oh my
nudge,
God.
nudge. Should I give him the fluid?
Kai! Please, mom. Save my sanity.
I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ulit ko. Pasaway ka.
I'm sorry.
Ayan.
This
You
one?
can present him the lunch. Yeah, the lunch.
The lunch. You wanna eat his lunch?
Yeah.
Hello, you guys. Hi, Francis! Hello! Welcome to the stream, Francis. We miss you.
We're good.
Emma?
So,
How
okay,
isn't
so
it so... how are you surprised by this? It's obvious he's the stereotypical Texan.
I mean, isn't the cowboy hat not enough?
Exactly! How is he not surprised? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my Your
Yes.
baby?
Yes, it's Miss Angel Star's girlfriend.
They're together? Wait, Miss Star...
Yes, they are.
What's this?
I was right.
Wait, a filet steak lunch. I see. I don't understand. Miss you guys. Oh, we miss you too,
Miss you
Francis. We love you, Francis. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome back.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Ano, kainin mo na? Are you gonna eat it? Alright, Bambino, you win.
Yes.
Ask anything. Why? Why did I do that? Why? I'm so sus today. I'm sorry. Marsha got the wrist. He does.
Kai, our beloved father, please complete. Please, thank you.
Yeah, you'll give me
Yes,
a.
he's finally winning.
You'll give me a strong bonk later. After the stream. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, what do I do? What do I do now? Do I present her with anything else?
Goodman's note. Goodman's note.
This one? You'll call my one loudspeaker. I'm sorry. Okay, Goodman's lost item. This one? The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence, but the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. Their shooting hand, okay. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm muting myself.
No, I'm sorry. I'll be good, I promise. I guess so. I'm so lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Okay. So...
Have you tried, can you talk to him? Or not?
Marshall looks like a guy from Guilty Gear. Oh my god, yeah! Oh. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us that poor little doggy. Oh, don't call him that. He's doing his best. Poor guy. Keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. There's newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take two machines too much, kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Okay, Marshall. Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prayer. Disconnected.
Evidence transferal.
Hold on.
Oh no.
There, it's back. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Okay, let's talk about the security system. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Oh my god. Alright.
Let me check if that actually helps.
Something happened with your OBS now.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Also, it's basically like that time with like the first case or the tape, the samurai case, right? Where they were wiping the tapes. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. Okay. Chat. Okay. So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard of whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Right, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove the record is tied to the stabbing.
Ano, love, have you tried presenting Goodman's ID to Marshall?
I have not. Maybe I should do that now. It's fine, Lazer. Sanay na kami sa susness. Am I really that sus, guys?
Yes, you are.
Really? I've never known to be that sus.
Yes, you are.
Am I really that sus, guys? I'm really sorry if so. How do I present this to him?
Just present it to him as like evidence or some such.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to,
Okay.
but apparently there's
I'll
like...
give you something. I'll give you something later though.
How? How do I present it to him?
I can present it to him like evidence too.
No, I can't.
Why not? Oh no.
It's just enter check back profiles. It doesn't say anything about present like they usually do. Look.
Let me see.
Look.
Okay.
See? There's no present.
Do you have the ID card record?
ID card record? He took it away from us.
Oh, he did? Maybe you have to go to the evidence room.
He didn't. He was like, he showed it to us, but he took it away immediately after. Like he said, oh no. Like he said something. Sir, but could you explain the transferal thing? We keep on only evidence from solved cases in this room. They've kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Okay.
So can I
Oh,
present?
maybe try
Present?
it.
See this? This is the victim's ID card. The one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Manifesting, come on. ID record.
Hey.
Yeah, here. 514. It was used at 514 right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
Really?
If he had his ID card then, Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Merkins? Alright, compadre. I guess I could give you this ID. Aww.
Hey,
Thank
yes,
you.
let's go.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. So we're gonna go to the office room, right?
Evidence, love. Evidence room.
Then we present this to Gumshoe because he seems to be the only one that is a cop. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the murder. Ah, I heard the records. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the... Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh? The second number on this list
Wait.
belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. Huh?
Oh.
Wait, how? Wait, why would he have an ID card here? In the...
Love, he is a prosecutor here, so yeah, he has a car, remember?
I know he has a car, but why would he have a card to this room specific?
Check evidence.
Okay. Why would Edgeworth have to come to the... Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm checking evidence right now.
Can you present the floor plans to Detective Gumshoe?
Okay, I will. This one? Alright, let's... Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing! Nothing! That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. Okay,
Have you talked to him about things?
I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I've talked to him a lot. Hello, Mono. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I missed you, Mono. Yeah?
Hello. Ano? Present evidence locker to Detective Gumshoe.
Okay. Evidence locker? You can't open the lockers if your fingerprints don't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. Note, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over the prosecutor's office.
And that's a George card though. Have you tried presenting? Do you have the note of Detective Goodman, love, or no?
I think I do. Yeah, here. SL9.
Okay. Present to
Detective Goodman's
Gumshoe.
note. And that switchblade knife. I bet
Hey.
Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection? That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know. 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Talk to Detective Gumshoe again.
Okay. SL9 incident. Tell me now! Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder. A serial kill. A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get in. No, Phoenix, we're getting involved. I'm playing you.
Love.
But the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And that was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spot. And this started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So that switchblade knife, the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. So that... Okay, that poses a really interesting connection. Where do we move
Percent?
from now?
Percent.
The switchblade
Again.
knife?
No.
The SL9 note?
ID. ID.
Okay. That's the victim. Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. That's only because you always lose your card, Gumshoe. I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. That's the world coming to. Detective Gumshoe's rebel against the system. Okay.
Can you examine the room again?
Okay. So, we're gonna examine the room. Where exactly are we examining?
Slide. Go to the slide.
Here?
The glove. Glove.
Wait, which
Glove.
glove? Which
The
glove?
one hanging on the caution tape.
There's a glove hanging on the car. Someone left a glove here, but only one. It's SL9 evidence.
Yep.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? No, that's SL9 evidence. It's even tagged as SL911. That evidence is from the case, you know. You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, now what do we do? Do we speak to Gumshoe about this? Gumshoe! Gumshoe!
I'm going to somewhere else now. I can.
Let's see if there's any new areas. Police department.
Have you gone to the prosecutor's office? Not yet.
I've only been to. Wait, where is it? Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Criminal, no, underground parking lot.
Prosecutor's office?
Yeah, we're going to go to the office, high prosecutor's
You're
office.
lag again.
I'm lagging again? Am I lagging?
Yeah.
Lia?
You need to talk to Edgeworth. You need to talk to Edgeworth though. Where is he though?
Yeah, where is he? Do you think he's in the detention
You
center?
need to talk to him.
He's not here. Is he in criminal affairs? No.
I'm actually so confused on where is he.
Where do we go? I'm lost.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. You need to talk to Edgeworth though.
Yeah, but he's not at home.
Where is he though?
Do you know where he might be? At this time? Or do I need to present something to Gumshoe before he talks?
Well, you did already get the rubber glove though, so you're fine with that.
Exactly, but what do I need to
You
do?
already have the unstable car.
The unstable... Yeah, I have the unstable jar. Where do I go? What? Do I need to present this to someone?
You need to talk. Maybe you need to.
Because he's nowhere. Because he's nowhere. If we
But
need
you need
to
to
talk
talk to. But you need to talk. We need to talk to Edgeworth now. I wonder where he is.
a work desk. It's not showing anything about Edgeworth. Edgeworth isn't here. Edgeworth isn't even home. Where is he?
You've already done the unstable jar part.
I'm already... Do I need to present any evidence to someone?
Maybe Detective Gumshoe? I don't know.
Yeah, but which one? I have a lot of evidence.
Maybe the Luminal? I don't know.
I am so confused.
Yes. I'm also confused.
I hate this. I hate this. Ace Attorney, why are you like this?
I also hate it. Hate it too.
Where do I go now? Do I just stand here? Do I present something to you?
have to go. You need to go to the High Prosecutor's office. Then talk to Edward about things for the trial tomorrow.
Yeah, but he's not there. Do I need to trigger something to make him go there?
Maybe you need to
Mm,
talk to Detective Gumshoe about the Luminal something. I don't know.
do you want to go check? Like a wiki or something? If we're not sure? Because I look at the wiki sometimes if I don't know what to do. Because we don't really know what to do now. I've shown. Yeah, let's check the wiki. Fuck this. He doesn't wanna accept any evidence. Ace Attorney. Oh my god, rise from the ashes. Why are you a pain in the ass?
Yeah, this is why I don't want to play Rises from the Ashes. This is so hard.
Okay, so we're still in day 2 investigation.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Evidence from Sector 3. From what I know.
Are we still in Feb 22? Bakit the right man can't detect criminal affairs? You apparently was Visitor's ID and let Wright investigate the evidence room. The ID card didn't work. Okay. There was a lot of blood on the floor. Investigating something happened there. There was a locker with white cloth sticking out. A body wiped hand was there. Wait. Gumshoe was in charge of the investigation. He was left alone. The evidence room was full of lockers, each of which accessed by its owner via a fingerprint lock. Goodman's locker was open and Wright could find some evidence of broken vase that reassembled to find that. Okay, yeah? Gumshoe's locker. There was a lot of blood on the floor indicating something happened there. There was also a locker with a white cloth sticking out, and a bloody wiped handprint was found there. Wright went to Edgeworth's office. So, what do I do? Do I represent this to him? Take a look at this. Okay, maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe it's because he wasn't able to like say. Okay. Let's move to Edgeworth's office. Maybe he's back. Because if not... Oh my god, Edgeworth, what? Where are you? Did you take a snack break? Did you watch Steel Samurai? Is that why you're not there? He's still not here. What do I do to bring Edgeworth out? It's okay, Mano, don't worry. I'm so confused. How do you bring Edgeworth out?
Maybe we need to go back to the evidence room?
Yeah, and do what? I am really confused, love. I'm scared.
Oh, it's okay, love. I'm here.
Thank you. Evidence room. God, why is this game giving me a headache?
That is also giving me a headache.
examine? I've examined everything.
The bloody entrance, I guess?
It says it's checked. So it can't be that. The paint is checked too. That's checked. Everything is checked. What evidence do I have to give to you? Oh my god.
This is giving me a headache. This is giving me a headache. Oh my god.
The luminol spray. No. Because if this was a finger... Wait, if this is a glove, can I luminol spray the glove?
I mean, you can try.
SL9.
You can try.
Okay. So, how do I... Do I just... I examined the glove itself. Maybe that worked? Please tell me it worked. Please tell me it worked. I'm at the moment of desperation right now. I hate that how I have to move is from going to one place to another. Like this. So I wouldn't say it's so weird to do. It's just very mentally still not here. Where are you? Are you watching the Steel Samurai? At a time like this? Edgeworth? Man's probably watching the Steel Samurai in the comfort of his own home. Where is he? Edgeworth.
I'm also
Edgeworth, where the frick are you? You're the next step into this!
Edgeworth so bad. I really do.
You know, I loved you, Edgeworth, but this is making me pissed off at you right now. I'm so pissed at you, Edgeworth, for fuck's sake.
You've already tried the luminol on Detective Gumshoe's locker, right?
Yeah. It showed that there was blue stuff. That's why we were like joking about how the detective has blue blood. And he was an alien.
Okay, now I know.
Okay, what happened?
Can you examine another locker?
Which side?
Another locker. The one on Detective Gumshoe's side.
Okay.
Remember the first locker with the shooting range one?
Yeah.
Can you spray some luminol on it?
Luminol? Okay, I swear, this mechanic with the luminol, it's not obvious.
I know, right? Can you do that?
There we go, finally. Finally, oh my god, this wasn't obvious.
No, it's not.
Oh my god. Thank god this is an old game.
Good thing I'm here. Good thing I'm here.
Luminol testing fluid. We spent minutes trying to think what the hell we should do. We were panicking. Why? What is this? Look at the time. Was it something blah blah blah? Ew, what is that? It's luminol testing fluid. Francis. It's a very special fluid that allows you to see through blood.
Yes, exactly.
Why is the fluid like? It's not an obvious thing to do. Like,
No, it's not.
they don't hit like, oh, wait, have you tried the luminol? I get it how like games where is like you just need to think about it. Like they don't actually spoon feed you what you need to do. I understand that, but out of all the evidences you can give us, who in their right mind would try to use the luminol testing fluid on that? Like,
To be honest, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure the first person to ever do this was like, alright, I'm lost. Maybe I'll try luminol testing fluid on everything until I find something, right? Oh god. No wonder a lot of people are calling this like a 78 out of like all of the others. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, let's get to the hype. Edgy is
Yeah,
here.
edgy boy. Edgy boy.
Oh my. Why are you here? What? Why are you
Told you
here?
so. I told you so.
No, that's not Edgeworth. That's the bellboy from the hotel.
It's not?
It's the bellboy.
Hey,
What the fuck? What are you doing here? Have we met
he's serving
somewhere?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave so long. What? He works for Edgeworth now?
Yes, he does.
Hey, it's Daddy. Right. He has the hotel bring his tea service?
Yes, he does.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutors? Okay, wait. Okay, no, that's just my wife. That's just my it's just my Wi-Fi. Sorry. I was worried that my thing is lagging again. I am.
It's okay.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful?
Yeah,
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. Aw, don't smirk at me like that, Edgeworth. The real info
This is
is
why
on
I love
the
Edgeworth.
other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Okay, edgy boy, it's time. Inquiry committee.
It's time to talk.
So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this as not a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times, ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecutor attorney, however. Something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police. I can do nothing but wait for his results. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believed is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of, but still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
Yeah.
Do I need to present something to him?
Yeah.
The SL9 card thing, right?
ID card.
Oh, right. I better check this out now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why? Mr. Edgeworth, please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The chief of police?
Okay, now yes.
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious what the other case. I'd better take note of this. Okay, it's an A116. Stubborn as always, I told you. This has nothing to do with the current case. Okay. Now what do I do? Do I keep talking to you? No.
Present something to Edgeworth. Again.
Do I present the ID card record again?
No. The note or the switch knife blade.
Okay, I'll go with this switch knife blade. I know you. You've probably got a hand of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Talk.
Okay.
Allegations for forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why I was a deputy chief of police on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to show you something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science? Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone's involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Well, let's get going. One last investigation, yes?
You can spray luminol on Edward's desk. Actually.
Oh, you sly dog! You sly dog, do you have luminol? What type of fluids are hiding in your desk, huh, Edgeworth?
Oi!
What? What?
Behave yourself.
What? I'm just curious. What? You could have iced tea, you know.
Be more clear kasi.
Anything could be fluid, Leah.
I know.
I knew too. Now how do I use luminol testing fluid?
You can spray it though.
Yeah, how do I? Oh, E. Desk. There's nothing here. He's clean.
Oh my god.
He's not actually hiding any fluid.
Oh my god. Alright. If that's the
It's on the floor. It's on the floor. We got something. What? It looks like some blood has... Judging by the amount, my guess it was a nosebleed. A nosebleed? Isn't it a weird anime trope that nosebleeds lead to something like... Edgeworth! You sly dog! Okay, I don't know if that's a thing. Because I don't think I can present that as evidence against them. Is there anything I can do now? Do I present something to him again?
Go back to evidence room. No, just go to the evidence room map so you can talk to Detective Gumshoe. Because we're going to try something out.
Oh, we are? Okay. Let's go back to Detective Gunshoe. Gunshoe? What's his name? Gumshoe. There we go.
Gumshoe, excuse me?
Yeah, Gunshoe. February 23, our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here in the blood, the detective's evidence room. Let's use this pen we just borrowed. Tugs. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. Finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint, so let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. So, the thumb. I feel like it would be the thumb because it's the clearest one out of all of them, so...
So this yung... Locker.
Let me show you how it's done. Am I
Detective
staring at the
Gumshoes?
sparkle? Yeah. It's the first one with enter.
Should I go back?
No.
Want me?
You're doing okay here, BB.
Okay.
But this looks like nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this fingerprint must have worn gloves. Aha! Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way you send them, okay? I hope this gimmick doesn't affect the other things in the next titles. Please.
Please? Maybe try the middle finger? Maybe try the middle finger? Maybe we can try the middle finger.
Doesn't want to dust anything. It's broken.
Oh no!
I can't dust anything. What? I can't dust anything.
Maybe try the left of the middle finger?
The left of the middle finger? It's not showing up. Nothing is glowing.
Maybe try the next to the middle finger? On their left, maybe?
Nothing.
Okay. No, the fourth finger?
Nothing.
No? Oh no.
Did I break the game?
Oh, wait.
I broke the game, didn't I?
Maybe try the other fingerprint. You know, the left one.
There's a leftmost fingerprint that's so blended in. What the hell?
Maybe we should go to the other fingerprint.
I can't-
Besides Detective Gumshoes.
I can't go yet until I finish this.
Okay.
There we go. There's a fingerprint.
What do you think this is?
Nice. Let's match it up. Okay. Look at the Mr. Fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. We point out the person you think left these prints. How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker? Okay.
Remember Marshall? Jake Marshall, that's the sheriff.
Hold on, I am trying to check all of them to see. No, it can't be the marshals.
I mean, you could try.
I'm trying to investigate all their fingerprints. This looks bizarrely closer to Gumshoe.
Maybe it's Detective Gumshoe.
This is way closer. I'm checking everyone's, and this is closer to Gumshoe than anyone else's.
Maybe click Detective Gumshoe? Maybe.
5, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. Match found! It is Gumshoe!
Yeesh.
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Right. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other fingerprint in this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can check it out?
Yes, we're gonna check it now, honey.
Hey.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Let's check for prints. Okay. Thank you, honey.
Welcome.
I was so confused at this part. Okay.
Same. I was also confused because I didn't know.
Okay, let's go for the...
Okay.
Dude, it's happening again.
Eh?
I can't
Really?
dust anything.
Again?
Hold on,
Left.
let me scan every single second here. Yes?
Okay.
I can't see it. It's not... Oh! Oh, I saw it. It's faint yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Did.
Entered. Okay. Let's dust it, shall we? Dust. Paint the town white. Dust. This is basically me with baking powder. Dust. There we go. Okay, now let's analyze this. So it can't be Gant.
No. I wouldn't do that.
No, it can't be Meekins.
No.
It's the Marshal. Compare it.
Yes,
Compare it now. I have a hunch it's the Marshal. Comparison. Match found. Nice. So, hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime, Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results.
Yep.
I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Welcome to my world. Finally,
Yeah.
it's a to be continued sign. Finally.
Finally.
Yes, Yes, save my progress. Yes, overwrite the data. I don't want to see that investigation now. How many trials are there?
We have 3, 4, 7. We have
Excuse
7
me?
trials.
7 trials? For this one expansion?
But we're going to do 2
2?
for this investigation now.
Oh.
Love, you good?
Yeah, it's just that was a pain in the
No, it was.
that was a pain in the ass, and I'm scared for the next ones.
You know, it's fine.
Thank you for being here, though. You're keeping me sane through all of this. I don't know what I'd do without you, my partner. Just finished, actually. Ooh. I like her. She's pretty.
They're sisters.
Even better. I mean, she looks exact. Oh.
She looks like Mia, and Emma looks like Maya.
I had a crush on me when I first laid eyes on her. So this is
This is heaven for you, huh?
yeah. That's the trump card they have on my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? You have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do you want to have to do what you have to do, Mr. Wright? Thank you. I will do what I must. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My OBS disconnected again. Oh god, why are you disconnecting so much? The prosecution is...
Love, you're lagging again. Again.
Oh no, why is everything lagging? I'm so worried.
I know, I'm also worried.
Okay, I think it's done. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Okay. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But it's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. How? This is one messed up trial. One of the duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed. Now that's what set Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an admirable trait. Very well, at the trial, presume on the day of the crime what exactly transpired at the police department. Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness. For the first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. You mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Ooh. I wonder who they bring in. Oh no.
I know.
It's him. Will the witness please stay? Mike Meekins. My occupation is that would be murder. Oh my god, Meekins. You know, they could really send you to jail for what you said. You just admitted you're guilty. So you're telling us you're a professional killer. Sir, it was me, sir. I am the one who did it. Huh? I'll never kill anyone again. You've got to believe me, sir. Meekins, you can't say that or else they'll actually arrest you and take you to jail. You know, if they say you'll never kill anyone again, they'll probably lock you up. Actually, sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Oh my god. Meekins. Yes, sir? Give us a report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I am part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm, that's true. Okay, crime report. Alright. Although it was not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it.
I did. After that, I passed out until another officer saw me. No, wait.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto others before they do on. That's not the line. It's do on.
No, it's not.
That's not the line. It's not do
Yeah.
do unto others before they do unto. It's do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Wait.
Yeah. I'm so genuinely confused about
It's the family motto. No.
You good? No.
He's throwing his entire family under the bus. I see, then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness, Meekins. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Ah, yes, that's basically me after I said all those sus words earlier. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. What was that, Leah?
I'm going to bonk you later.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
But I need here
Cross-examining.
some more info to work with. Okay. Okay. So, if I can remember, the strategy for this is to see something that's generally vague and try to get more specifics on it. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day.
Press it all.
I spotted a suspicious man.
Press it all.
Hold it. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes, now that's a scary thought.
Oh my god.
Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger. No! Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir. No, it's creeping me out. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. Stop looking at me. You're staring into my soul.
Please stop.
I see. Sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it. This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir, it's 4989596. I see, but the number is 4989596.
Okay.
It's shown to be
Take
used
note na lang.
twice. Okay, it's shown to be used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time I relocated the badger to the evidence room, and the second time when I went to get him after everything settled down. So it was during the second time when. Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife. Detective Goodman pulled the knife on you. What happened
Oh
then?
yeah, that's me. It was on his hand.
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got the gash on my hand. Maybe you just kept your cool with your hand, you wouldn't be. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Who was the other officer? Can you be more specific? Well, what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir. But how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report, the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you're covered, that is. I look at how everyone hates Meekins. When I came around though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. Oh boy. This is when he was telling us yesterday. Well, we need to try and skim some more details from him. For starters, what was an officer from the General Affairs Department doing in their first place? Right, let's press him until he's worth. Okay, let's press this because it's the only one I can't press. What do you mean exactly when you did? I know I don't look like the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. The next thing I know, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew, yes, he punched me right in my face, sir. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a closer look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it just this morning. The chief delivered it?
Chief Gant. Okay.
What is that? Videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right. A videotape, sir. Page footage of the security camera in the evidence room. You can't just present it on the day of the trial itself. Yeah, what?
Yes, you can.
But I
Yes, you
specific.
can.
Yeah, you can, but then I'm like, why would you keep this from your prosecutor and your defendant?
Yeah, true.
That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Yeah, true. Oh, what's this? Hi, Zed. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you chatted. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murderer, sir. It scares me. You flat out said that you murdered someone earlier, and now you're telling people to stop using it? Come on, my guy. A video of a real murder. Just what we are getting ourselves into. No, no, stop, stop, that's creepy as fuck. Wait, no, 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 stop, 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 it's so creepy. No, please, please, I beg you, stop, stop, no, 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 don't subject me to this. No, don't subject me to seeing this. Stop, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the blue badger. It's so scary. The blue badger. The blue badger is staring at my soul.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You okay?
I am. It's just... Ooh, the blue badger is giving me the creepy, you know? It's giving me the creeps. Stop staring at me like that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's scary AF.
I know.
How are you, Zed? I missed you.
Hi, Zed.
I'm scared. Holy shit. I was so scared. It was so scary. Why? Why did it have to move that slow with the eerie music? Why?
Hey there.
I believe we're still thinking of the same. What the hell is that? What the hell is that badger's face? I know, right? That's supposed to be a mascot for a police department.
Yeah.
It's staring at my soul. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? I know, Judge. I know. That's so creepy. What the hell is that wrinkling piece of plywood? I'm scared too. Sir, that was the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department. Oh my god, I can't with this game. That is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department. Literal nightmare fuel. It's the blue badger, sir. I am. It's just funny how he's even so proud about it. It's so disturbing. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? A same with true 100%. Yes, well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of activity. I hated how funny that was and scary at the same time. The witness's testimony will surface. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Okay. Now we talk about the mystery man. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do so. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. There were a lot of general accusations he pointed out, but each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
So there are a lot of prevailing contradictions and generalizations that he pointed out, so I'm gonna keep pointing them out. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, that's true. How can you be sure that it is Detective Goodman though? That sounds like a baseless generalization, but you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face, exactly. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it. That's literally what we're asking you to do, is to confirm his face. Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing, or... That's literally what you think of your mascot, Meekins. Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Edgeworth gets us. Edgeworth absolutely gets us. Holy cow.
Best boy. Edward best boy.
Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim that the man who brandished the knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. I mean, he opened the locker, which required the Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do so. Gonna press it? About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of methods he tried. If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. This too. The locker he opened is questionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. Let's press him. How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people I know, sir. You can't just simply throw rumors into a courtroom, Meekins. That's just not baseless. That's baseless. The workers at the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed. That could be marked as hearsay, though. They listen to my romantic trouble. Meekins has Riz? Oh, you know, he has a lack of Riz. Okay. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. Okay, that's good. At least it's not hearsay. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important to this. Meekins, how are you a cop? How are you a police officer? I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case. It's literally the man who was supposed to be dead. Meekins! Meekins, how did you get this job? Put 2 and 2 together, buddy. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. We want to make sure that it was, because in the fit of rage and energy that you had, we're not certain if, you know. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. No, you're not making me watch that video again, are you?
Yes, they are.
There is a problem regarding the video contained on this tape. There's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. I propose that we have the defense point out towards the alleged contradiction in the video. Why are you so excited? I don't want to see the badger again. Here we go. I'm subjecting myself to hell for this. I will not play. No. Okay, fine. I have to point out the problem. I'm gonna have to save because I don't want my eyes to... I'm subjecting my eyes to torture.
No, you have to.
I can't stand watching this video, neither can we! Please! Okay, which one do I have? No! Stop staring at me, please. Please, stop staring. Please. Stop. Please, I beg you. Please, stop staring. Please.
By the way, before Detective Goodman over to the left side, look at his locker and flip up, diba? And present it yung light na nakalift up. Light na nakalift.
Yung light. I did not notice that. It's all in black and white. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's do this. If he finds it disturbing, what about us? It's so disturbing kaya.
I know, love. I know.
Back off. Back off, demon spawn. Do I have
Kasi
to
may
press
nag-drop.
it before it?
Yeah. Tapos, may ipapress, may ano ka pa para ipapress doon kasi sa right view may na-fall out doon. Yun, may na-fall out. Sisa? Locker ni Goodman.
Rewind. Rewind.
Na-fall out and that's something. Tapos kailangan mo i-present. Check mo ha.
Wait. How do I pause?
Do you know the pause?
Wait, hold on.
Kasi you need to press it. Yung nahuli.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point? What are you looking for is one thing and one thing only, something that indicates that man may not be Detective Goodman.
Yung nahulog sa locker niya.
I literally
Yun,
clicked it.
ipapress.
Rats. Okay. Play the video again. I need to make sure that this is right, because I clearly clicked it. It might have registered it as the locker. So, as it falls down, I'm gonna click it. Wow, Lazer is streaming. The world is healing. Aw, thank you, Patatas. I'm glad you think that the world is healing because I'm streaming. Ah, here we go again. I'm subjected to this. Stop staring at me. That piece of plywood is... you know what, I'm fast forwarding. I'm not giving him the satisfaction.
10% the rubber glove lang. You see
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? It's not working.
I mean, you did it before. Though.
I clicked on the glove that fell down.
Maybe you need to present it as well?
I can't present. It's just showing me the court record.
Yeah, you have to show the court record. Then present it.
Yeah, no. I mean,
It's not working.
it's not working. I can't present anything. I just need to point out from the video. Wait, how do I indicate that something... Okay. I can't present anything at this state.
Yan.
What? What? Ayan.
Yun. Yung evidence kanina. Pop up yun.
I can't present it.
I mean,
It usually has a button for presenting. Wait,
also look.
I really don't know what's the difference between this one and that one. Oh! I did it! It's not the same skin tone. His face is not the same skin tone. Well, I don't get it. Really? I thought I had it. Every time you point the finger, someone gets hurt. It's just the one pointing a finger at us. Oh, come on, which one is it in the video? I don't get it. Do I have to... Okay, so when that glove thing happens, what Edgeworth does... God damn it, wait, let me pause. Okay, stop playing that music, no! Okay, so what I noticed is that the constant that's always happening is that Edgeworth will object whatever I pointed out and say, oh, no, Goodman...
Have you tried pointing the light to the locker?
The light to the locker? Okay, let's try that. Let's try that, shall we?
Because you need to do something with the glove as well, though.
The light of the locker.
I hate
The thing that's strange is gotta be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, okay, there we go. As I understood, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. No, why are you showing it again in slow motion? No. Oh, the light was closed. The light was closed earlier. Okay. How are you doing, Patatas, if you're still there? When the victim reaches the handle to open the locker, let's rewind that though. No, stop rewinding, please. Please stop rewinding. Please. Stop. I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle it anymore. Why are you subjecting me to seeing this horror? Why? It's already lit. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. I miss the discourse that's happening in the background. Order, order, what's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. The locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When the door is shut, the sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would have detected report any malfunction. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Maybe something like jam the system center? Something jammed the system sensor? Say, there's something else that seemed out of place in this video. Is this the time where I point out the glove? No! Why am I subjected to this? Stop staring at me, please. This is nightmare fuel for me.
You okay? You okay?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. He opens the door. Something falls out. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of the doors are open. I often fall out and roll great distances. Bruh. Well, we can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Inserted. I'm sorry, that's the last one. That's the last one for tonight. The glove was inserted. The white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was between the locker. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's like my tie. 2 out of 3 ties it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, but the object would have been extremely thin to fit the door. Other than that, it will also block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene, there's just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulator... Oh yeah? Hi Marker, welcome to the stream! I missed you!
Hi, Marker.
How are you doing? How are you doing, Marker? I think I finally figured it out. Very well, will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was the insulator that got stuck in the locked door? It is the glove. I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove, which is an insulator by the way, but we can't be sure that was the victim's locker. It was a tag that says the SL9 incident. Which, if you don't know, Your Honor, SL9 was the case that Edgeworth and the detective worked on. Clearly meaning that all of the evidence under the SL9 incident is in the detective's locker. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir. We are deducting this like Sherlock Holmes right now. Order, order, order.
I'm Watson. I am Watson. Watson lang ako.
You're wonderful at being Watson though, Lia. So are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Do not mislead, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Huh? Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh! You mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Mystery Man 2. Okay.
Basahin natin lahat ng...
There's one other thing that proves that the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use the ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective has used his ID card. An ID card record, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. As you can clearly see, Bruce Goodman did enter at 5:14. Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is a victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases would have been done for transfer. Why were there so few using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. I forgot how ridiculous people look in Ace Attorney. They do, and it's amazing. But thank God you just arrived right now, Marker, and you didn't have to subject yourself to one of the most creepy, nightmare fuel looking characters that they ever placed in this game.
Yeah, good.
There were only a few cases up for transferal. Okay. Yeah, luckily Marker wasn't able to see that. That was scary. Let it be noted that this is the record that the witness referred to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here. So it is, Your Honor. Hey, maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide the evidence. Shh, don't stare at him. You've got the wrong color, kid. It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue the cross-examination for Mr. Edgeworth. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his ID card. I'll press everything. Earlier, I believe you testified that you asked the man to show his ID card. He pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir, he didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Maybe he just panicked? Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out. The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's go show them what we've got. Okay. Let me just keep pressing everything. So unlike your testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir. Couldn't he just use his right hand for that? Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never shows what he might say until the very last second. Is that card hanging from your neck, one of these ID cards? Yes, sir, this card is right next to it. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out of the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. No shit, Beacons. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck and I can't get out of my car? Well, the remaining time it's my ID card that gets stuck. Come on, why are you a cop? Instead the door closing, my ID card choked.
That's because he's a cop.
He is a cop, isn't he? But the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony.
I mean, you could present something here.
Wait, so... Because the thing is, if I do present something wrongfully, it might lead to me...
No, it's not. It's not conclusive. You can present Detective Goodman's ID or the lost item report. You can try that.
I might go here.
Okay.
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found that at the crime scene. That makes sense. No. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Eat it! Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe it's something to be the ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! So now what does it all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Does the prosecution have any response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are 2 grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instance of a murder. That is... Well, I guess that's right. Ace Attorney is the game where the defense attorney is also the detective himself. Yeah, I know, right? I hope they're paying Phoenix well for this. Cause my
Don't
god.
worry, they are, but at some point, Phoenix quits.
I can tell why. This is hell.
Yeah, it is actually hell.
The thing is, the police system here is very incompetent for some reason. I mean, look at Meekins, he's one of them. Two is Gumshoe. He's the detective and he's very let's just say his head is in the fishes.
I know.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Well. It seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. The defense had already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only be taken place in one location, the underground parking lot, at the prosecutor's office, the murder being Miss Lana Sky, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Oh shit.
I object to this.
Meekins was a Trojan horse. He had you, Phoenix. He had you. It was all a trap from the beginning. This is your Trojan horse. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered, and where did the person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana. Okay, what do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this? Object.
You need to object.
One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not, but I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. That's true, because it wept to the side the moment the murder took place. So we couldn't really verify what the hell happened.
Exactly.
We didn't even see the guy leave.
No, we didn't actually.
However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. The blood stains, specifically large amount of blood traces, were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police station to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. I'm a little sleepy, but
Yes, we do.
this might just be by chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. I'm fine though. We can still push through. Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. And whom do you have in mind? Someone we have the reason to believe knows the truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have to testify, what is his or her name? The cowboy himself, Jake
Jake
Marshall.
Marshall himself.
Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Yep.
Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witnesses during the time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. Oh my god. Yes. I hate it how we get to still be the detective of this entire charade. Just like what Marker said earlier. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. Lana, you're the only one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
It hurts my heart.
Hope I'm not interrupting, pals. You just ruined a good moment there, Gumshoe. What is it? And he left.
My heart. Yeah, he left.
Okay. You've got a lot of nerve making a detective run all around while on duty, and to top it off, call me here. I've been happier people. I've seen happier funerals. Why would you say that? Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey. I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's so. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh. You mean this, right? My apologies, detective. Due to the present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident. But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might need to do them reading as well. I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in this case. Miss Sky was a witness? SL9 incident. Okay. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with that serial murders. Oh, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're not just gonna ignore me. Emma, but why? Why is your name here? My name is here? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings.
Darky. Yes, sir. We're getting somewhere.
No, Lana. That's over with. No. Emma, wait. She ran away. You know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't just be a coincidence. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better get a good look at his file. Okay.
Yeah, you better.
Do we actually get to read what's on the file?
At some point, yes.
Yes, we save our progress. Episode 5. Day 3.
Day 3. Trial letter.
I thought it was trial letter. Courtroom number 9. Oh boy, here we go again.
You still good.
I'll probably finish this trial and then...
Yeah, you need the rest.
Why are you drinking alcohol in this? Okay, fine, you can drink alcohol.
It's a chef, what you expect?
Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization.
The way he speaks is uncanny.
Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersection when needed. Yes, we get it. Oh, I know, you're a patrolman. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you could hear the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please share with us the testimony of the day of the crime. I'm in plain old English. Fine, if you say so, partner. My job was to keep a weary eye on the bone orchid. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my cycle. Besides, the room protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember that right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
Oh my
Ooh, Marshall, you're throwing flames. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon every cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint activated locks on the evidence lockers? Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines or with following orders. Everyone's got their own weaknesses, no don't they, poor Mr. Prosecutor? This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. I love that.
Sumuko na rin yung judge.
I mean, this case has gone long enough. My job is to keep a weary eye on that bone orchid. What's the bone orchid? How exactly do you keep an eye on the evidence room? It just made sure nothing moved in the security camera monitor. The room is so still. Every time dies in there. I was just a caretaker who interred the recordings. You interred them? Videos of nothing aren't that useful when the time would come. I'd erase the tape. When nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. Each time I'd erase a tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to get him any good. So, in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room? They said I was supposed to... Yeah. Ah, he doesn't. But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style. I'm afraid I don't understand. No desperado, I know let's rules get in his way. No desperados I know joined the police force. So Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime, just between you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day. There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner, can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks. How long did this guy avoid being fired? That's good.
I don't know. Ask the manager.
You used to be a detective, so you've used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course, back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence. And yet you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner, I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works. That's quite incredible. The sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumtree said something like that too.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us more about what you were... Okay. Why were you... Okay. What were you doing in a place like that exactly? I was eating spaghetti. Oh my god. That's the most un-cowboy thing I've heard from him all day. He was eating spaghetti.
Created by his girlfriend, nonetheless.
Not even angels take lunches can beat the parlor's Vongo sepia pasta. Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles? Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what he meant, though. I'm gonna have to call it a night for now. Have fun, Lazer and Lia. Thank you, Zed. Good night.
Good night.
That's not what I meant. I hope this at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. This is usually where Edgeworth says, "Did you not want to raise this year?" I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, Officer Marshall? That's right, partner, or as you call it, evidence. If you plan to pin me to this crime, then you'd better draw. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. My steel horse is waiting to carry me back.
We have evidence. We do.
Texans don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that. Trump card. Trump card. Do I present the SL9 incident?
No, you present his fingerprint in the 5th and 4th state or 4th state. What you gonna do?
Okay, wait. Do I present it at the time when he mentions that he was at the saloon?
I remember right, I was... saloon, yeah.
Why is the steak not here?
Huh?
The steak isn't here anymore.
What steak?
The steak you told me to present, it's not here anymore.
Fingerprint? Marshall's fingerprint?
Ah, the fingerprint.
Marshall's fingerprint.
I thought you meant the steak. I was like, wait, didn't he eat that? Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime, and yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple, really. You left a very large trail behind at the scene, or to be exact, a handprint. Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay respects, that's it. Make my rounds about once a month. I'm only natural my fingerprints would be in there. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered with blood. Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene. The blood was wiped away, however. A luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? It seemed to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. Huh? I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall, about the blood-stained fingerprints. Very well, you may begin your testimony about your fingerprints found at the scene of the crime. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place that the bloodstain. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? That is a bluff, okay? Because there wasn't any blood on the glove itself. That's a bluff. See, I had nothing to do with it. The thing is, I find it bull BS that it's not. His argument is that he was wearing gloves, so the fingerprint wouldn't show. But in reality, if we check the evidence we have with the glove, there's no blood on it. So how could it?
Yeah, there's.
Is that bounds for me to present? Is that his argument says there is like blood, when in reality the glove really doesn't have any blood on it?
To be honest, I have no. But it was his fingerprint. Why would he deny that?
Because if that were his fingerprint, he would have been tried for being part of this.
Oh yeah.
That sounds so convenient though. So then, what about the bloody handprint? It wasn't mine, it's no mystery. Please explain. My locker is covered with my fingerprints. It just so happened the murderer touched the locker with my fingerprint by chance. Man, he just insulted everyone, even the judge, and he hasn't been held in contempt. Exactly! That's what I find BS about it. He wasn't held in contempt for that? The chances of happening are 1,000,000 to 1, exactly. On the contrary, one argues just the opposite. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint. You wanna know why?
Why?
The blood stain and the completely unrelated. Unrelated? They're as different as night and day. Kinda like cereal and... Oh my god. Why would you say that? Yeah man, I seriously believe he should have been held in contempt, Marker. 100%. Do you see this dark humor pun he made?
Yeah, I did.
Kinda like cereal and cereal. One's got to do with breakfast while the other's type of murder. No. He's right here. Huh? Huh?
I'm actually genuinely confused about his statement. Like, what the heck?
I know the murderer was wearing gloves, but the thing is, how do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know? You weren't there.
It was found at Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no
Yeah,
fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So what would that mean? The murderer wearing gloves happened to be at the place where the hand top marshal? It's the only logical conclusion. I can let them squirm out of this one. Something decisive to time.
Press him on his fifth statement.
1, 2.
Too bad it wasn't me either.
Or didn't you know that the murderer was wearing gloves? Wait, hold on. How many statements does he have? Let me count.
He has 5.
So yeah, it was the one where he was like, it can't... I press him or do I present evidence?
You press him.
I did.
Okay. And
How do you know that?
He's going to add something in his testimony.
No.
You can press him on that. Like, he's going to say, too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner? That's what.
No, it wasn't. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally, I just pressed that and it didn't say that to me.
Oh my god.
Are you sure it was the
Yeah.
5th?
Then he's going to add something in his testimony, like
He
he's going to
didn't.
say, "Too bad." Oh no. Maybe
Well,
he
wait.
done that already.
What was the testimony? What was the testimony about the 5th one that you're talking about?
He's going to say, "Or you didn't know the murderer was wearing gloves."
Yeah, I pressed that already.
And he's going to add another statement, and he's going to say, "Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner?" You see that?
How did he never said that? Wait. He never said that. He never said
I mean,
that.
the fuck? I mean, he's going to say it.
Or didn't you know the
Didn't
murderer? I'm pressing it right now. How did you know that? I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a bloodstain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer wearing gloves happened to place their hand on the top of Marshall's handprint. That's the only logical conclusion. I can't let them squirm out of this one. I've got to find something decisive to tie Officer Marshall to this crime. Nothing.
Oh my god. Maybe you have to present. You need to do something. Have you tried, Mark? You see, you did press him on the first statement, right?
Yeah.
Then you should press. Oh my god, why are you doing this?
Why is he doing this?
To be honest, I don't know. Why? Why are you making my head hurt?
Marshall, why are you making our heads hurt?
Yeah, why?
That's right, and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine.
If it's his.
So it's the first statement, not the 5th.
Yeah. Try again.
See, it'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker. He must have been using the fingerprint lock. See, oh my god. Are you starting to get the picture, partner? The picture? This seal of blood in the desert. It's...
Oh.
I'm scared. Leah, don't do that to me. Leah, I am so scared. The way he's talking right now, I feel like there's gonna be a jump scare, and it's gonna be the badger. Oh my god.
I hope it's the badger.
No.
Joke!
There's only one reality. That's this. It's the first statement. It's the first statement. So long as my trail isn't there, you can't say otherwise. It isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully what you're going to do with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall. Now do I press him? Yeah, see!
Yeah,
It says here, too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner?
Press him down, press him in.
What do you mean by that? You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have. But the video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots? Places you can't see. No, please stop. Stop showing me this video. Please, you could have just taken a picture, for fuck's sake. Yeah?
It has to be done. It has to be done. You have to show the video.
I can't unsee it now. It's ingrained in my brain. I'm gonna have nightmares later. You don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video, then... For fuck's sake! No. No. Fine, I'll show evidence. Okay.
feel so sorry for you. Ah,
I'm gonna save here. Oh my god. Please. I'm gonna... I don't know what the... I don't know what the evidence is.
I know.
Show us the...
Ah,
Fuck's sake,
it's the piece of cloth. It's the piece of cloth sticking out if you rewind because it wasn't there before.
Ah, it really wasn't, huh? Can I speed things up, please? Please? Please?
can.
I don't want to see this face anymore, please. Please. This is like FNAF all over again.
Want to play FNAF?
No, please, I don't want to play FNAF. Please, don't make me play FNAF. Please, I beg you. This is already nightmare fuel enough for me, please.
On October, we will.
Hey.
What?
As long as you're gonna be there with me, okay?
Why?
You're the one who said I should play FNAF. You better make up your word, you know?
Fine, I'll be there for you when you play
It's a
FNAF.
mistake I'm afraid you'll see soon, officer. The days are short in Texas, so now are tempers. Could you sum up what you just say in 8 words or less? Of course, very well. You can clearly be seen in the video. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video.
Yep. Does.
That locker with the white cloth sticking out. That was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. No, stop. Stop. I don't want to see him.
But you need to.
You're gonna have to cuddle me later before I sleep.
Okay, I will.
Thank you. You're gonna have to hug me after this stream.
I
That
will.
badger is nightmare fuel. The crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Nice. Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was open? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring
But it
at
was
me
in
like
your
I'm
locker.
a man? It's your locker. You do realize that the entire purpose of this was because we were talking about biometric locks, right? That only open for people's fingerprints.
Yep.
Marshall,
Yep.
this guy isn't just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade, partner, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah, I call your bluff. You say I opened that locker, now prove it.
Evidence locker. Of course.
Yeah.
Hello. Bitch.
Fingerprint sensor? We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by detectives they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this.
Yeah, he
In any case, wait, hold on. To make it sound like it's a flashback. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Oh my god.
So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less?
Oh my god.
Is he eating jerky?
Yeah, he
I
is.
only got 1 word for you, partner. No! It's
Huli ka ba doon?
Hanoon. Order. Witness explains. This isn't a joke, isn't the worst I've ever heard. I assure you this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at that exact time. Ole! Ole! The fact this is coming from the judge is just purely... Ole, please answer the question. What is he now, a bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe we have figured the rest out from here. We can have a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room, yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. If that's so, then where was the witness? It seems Mr. Wright is an answer. That's right, the only possible conclusion. Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? So, if we're here, right? This is them, right?
Present the victim's spot. Where was he?
Here.
Yep.
So he walks in. He goes for the kapam, chablam, gaboom. He was hiding here at the victim. Right? Yes, present it.
Present the victim's spot.
Okay. Officer Marshall was standing right here. There, but that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was.
Yep.
Correct, unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe that the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you dressed up as Detective Goodman. That's why you couldn't present the ID card. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he knew for sure. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his card, sir. Yes, and how did Detective Goodman respond? He suddenly pulled a knife on me. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Yes, he would have needed to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to yourself, Officer Marshall? Officer Marshall! Officer? Wait. You've got quite an imagination, partner. Well, we got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence? He's still denying it. You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Well, as you've heard, you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I can't say I care about your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Oh my god, this guy! Why isn't he held in contempt? Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as a victim? Corrupt lawyer? Hello, Shark. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're not corrupt in this. I can assure you of that. It's probably the sheriff. Seems you're the one who couldn't carry the desert heat. Okay. It's obvious he's the one, but what can I do? It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you've run into a wall with no place to turn to go, return to the basics. The basics. Basics. For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me.
Yep.
God, Mia's so hot. I mean, Phoenix,
He's done, bad side. He's done, bad side.
try thinking outside the box. I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise, but rather I should look for evidence that came out because he was in disguise. Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime, yet he did despite the chance it might be discovered later as it has been. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker, according to the defense argument. Officer Jake Marshall dressed up as a Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason. The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside. So, just what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps a video is— oh no, not again! Nightmare fuel! Very well, let's take— show us why the witness.
Okay. Ano?
I feel like
view
it's
three.
it's the blood. I feel like it's the
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, it's the blood. Okay.
Now, all I need to find out is where the blood is.
It's on his shoulder.
Oh, right! Yeah, because he got stabbed! Okay, let me fast forward to the time when he gets attacked by the—
Then presented to the court.
He's bleeding.
Yeah.
For some reason, you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman and enter the evidence room. Though I don't know what end yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat? You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, partner. Now then, Officer Marshall, are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, if you were only half as persistent then as you are today, we all wouldn't have been here now would we? Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Alright, it seems the time has come. I had to do it that day. I couldn't stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him.
Just like him.
I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out and managed to escape. I knew which areas would be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. So the supposed victim was really you. There's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could it be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess he's the donor. There's way too much blood for such a small donation. Okay. Marshall.
Cross-examination it is.
Okay, when you say it, you mean the DL9 incident? The SL9? I was gonna say DL9, but that's a different incident.
Yeah.
Not if only anything I could do with it, the incident's not over. What did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at that myself one more time, no matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. If Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation, why does he care so much about it? That day was my last chance. That's why I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman? I didn't make it look good. If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transferal, I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So if you did it to fool the security camera and the detective's ID card, I stole that in the morning of the incident. So that really was why Goodman started filing out the lost items report. I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot. The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner? I mean, the fingerprint activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. But he could, because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the floor. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off? Let's just say I was a little surprised. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in and during that short time. Officer Meekins certainly is one of a million type of person, mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID. I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year. Edgered. When did Edgered get so much influence? Anyway, he threw himself at me and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out that way, with me knocking him out and everything. By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, you mean this one? I don't know what to say. So you knocked off Meekins out and managed to escape. I knew Cherries. Lia, are you still there, my love?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So you did your research beforehand. Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would have to make a difference though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there. What was Officer Meekins doing that time? What else? He was sleeping like a baby. So what you're saying is on that day, there wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. But the blood, what are you, blind? The victim shown on that tape is me and I'm not dead yet, partner. So you stole the evidence from the locker? Actually, no I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, evidence was already gone. What? Mr. Edgeworth, where is that evidence? It's still missing, Your Honor. Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing? Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer. Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer? This is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not the salary cuts are ever a valid solution. Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. You can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why? Why? But that case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room. Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. One thing I can say for sure is he deserved the sentence. I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murders, didn't it? I don't intend to complain about how it turned out, but there's something that still bothers me. Something went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about. What happened? I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find out. Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think his real reason is? I had a feeling we'd wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related in some way to that case. I better take another look at the files.
Now we're going to present the SL9 incident files. Yes, mabigat.
The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Okay, they deducted points for that.
Oh. Latest statement. You have to present that to the latest statement. What you said. But
Yeah.
I just can't forget the SL9 incident. You know why I presented.
I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, you know, it's fine. You're, I understand.
Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here. In a list of murder victims.
Oh no.
Neil Marshall.
No, where is
Are you related to this man? Neil Marshall? Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that name. 2 years ago. He received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. A prosecutor? You must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. That's right. He was killed. And the case fell into your hands. But what's his real relation to you? He was my brother. Oh! His brother! He was investigating the murders with Damon Gaunt, the then Deputy Chief of Police. The group of detectives I was a part of, working under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed, at least according to the public records. What do you mean? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it? That's your reason for insane actions? There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Well, at least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime. That was the last day of the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The things that happened by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder of the prosecutor's office, the fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It got to be more than just that. So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, That means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one, which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. It seems to me this boy's got the draw on you, partner. All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved, no doubt about it. Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Sky, and the testimony of one Miss Angel Starr is completely incontestable. If you have a response, make it a single word or less. I rest my case. It seems the trial has reached its conclusion, no doubt about it. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time disproving the alleged murder of the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder of the security camera's tape really was fake, but I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty. Now then, the time has come for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Hold it. Oh! Emma! The defense has an objection, a scientific objection, right? What do you mean, right, Mr. Wright? Are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor? In a sense. Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking is for a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute, I'll give you 3.
Nice.
I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out that the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings. Now that she mentions it, the names of both Sky sisters were in that file. But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day, so I knew his fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left on only one thing, the other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker? But no fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured I examined it scientifically, I should be able to find a clue, so I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find something? No. Huh? Sorry, I guess it's not much of a scientific investigator after all. Is that all? Please don't be mad, I'm just a high school student, and I'm just an attorney. But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone could save Lana, it's you. Me? Oh boy. Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright, with regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, it can't be more of use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be... Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. Will we... Yes, Your Honor. If I needed it. Concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? I object, right?
Yeah, you object.
This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is you're grasping, Mr. Wright. You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn there? Yes, something that when drawn will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. Could it be The badger?
Yeah, it is.
There's gotta be something I can use. The question is, which item could prove something is missing? The way that it's positioned is somewhere in between the badger, right? The badger is right here, right in front of the locker. But it's tilted, the blood mark is tilted to the side. So if anything related to that, it was avoiding the badger itself. So the only thing missing in that sort of floor plan was to take into consideration that the blue badger was standing right there. What about that piece of plywood? The blue badger, mascot of the police force, defender of truth, guardian of proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The blue badger is not here, so watch what happens when we put him in. This is where, dancing at the time of the crime, the blue badger is. Well, what? That's right. So long as the blue badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker.
Yep.
So that means... Just exactly what does that mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found on that locker. Don't look at me, I didn't put it there. Mr. Wright, think about it through scientifically. Emma, on the afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the blue badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. So that must mean the blood mark was left there before the blue badger was brought in, so in the morning. The exact same time when the detective lost his ID to Marshall. Just one moment. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. One, Officer Mikas cuts his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time, I have a feeling it was actually someone bled prior to the struggle down on this tape. It had to have been the detective, the victim of this case. The reason in doing so is because of the glove, right? How could the glove have been inside the locker, in between the sensor, if the person there hadn't been bleeding before? Could have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept the absurd claims. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be false. However, that does not explain the blood mark found in the locker. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you to show the evidence that proves when it occurred. When did the first incident occur? To summarize, the defense claims that prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who was posing to be Detective Goodman, another incident took place in the evidence room. That's right, the blood mark on that locker proves it. Very well, then tell us, when did this first incident as Mr. Proof that shows it take place, the only one piece to show that. Now then,
present the ID report.
Yeah, the ID report, because it's stated that he replaced that all day in the morning, the moment he lost it, right?
Yeah.
This is the proof. It's quite simple, you see. If it's so simple, then don't get it wrong. That wasn't it.
Huh?
It wasn't the ID report.
Oh my god. It is.
How was it not the ID report?
Same question, but it was though. Wait. You need to present the ID report. If the murder took place before the fight for 20 p.m.
God damn, I was distracted watching Asian kid falling off his bike while oh no, Lan!
No.
Have you had a good time watching stuff though?
Yeah, me and Lazer are having.
How? Okay. So, prior to this, we need to prove evidence that suggests that there was an incident that took place before the actual murder that took place. So, how do we suggest that if it's not the lost item report?
It's not the ID report card?
ID report?
Yeah, ID card report. Is it record, I mean. ID card record, is not that.
Oh, you said record. I heard report.
Sorry, I forgot. Ah!
Wait, hold on. Let me check.
Okay. Yeah, you can try that. If it is not me.
I'm risking 2 bars here.
Yeah, you are.
An ID card would have been required. An ID card? Oh! The ID card record.
Yeah.
Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room. Let's see here. 4:50. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. Ah! Ah! Miles Edgeworth. Just what have you done? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out that it could have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid they don't understand either. It's clear from the luminol test that blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again.
Yeah.
There's only one other card remaining, 777777. Talk about a lucky number. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer.
Alam ko na.
That's the only plausible explanation.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
so if we were to assume this, the real murderer came along with him, and his title card is 77777, a very specific numbering pattern that could only be unique, so I am assuming it's probably someone from the higher ups of the police.
Probably.
I have a feeling
I have a feeling
it's probably the police deputy.
No, it's not the deputy.
No?
No, it's not the deputy.
It's someone close to there.
Yep. Someone more on the higher up level.
Is it someone I'm gonna meet, or have I met them before?
You have met them.
Okay.
And you know this person. And you know this person very well. You have mentioned the name, though.
I still say it's Dan, or whatever his name is.
You're right. You're right. Gan.
Yeah, Gan. Isn't he like the deputy commissioner right now? That's why I said I feel like it's him. Because There's a lot of evidence right now that we've collected that points him out. One being the screwdriver that Edgeworth went to get because Gant wanted him to go there. At the scene of the crime, no less. So that means he wanted to. He's literally planting seeds for Edgeworth to be a person involved in this crime. He's literally trying to frame Edgeworth in any way, shape, or form so that if someone were to see the evidence given to him, they would still lead to it either being Edgeworth. If someone were to see the murder weapon, oh, Edgeworth was there prior to the murder, so it could have been him. Oh, the trunk it's in Edgeworth's car. It could have been him. So they're literally planting Edgeworth in this situation where he has to be the one who is the murderer of this case. And having the number 77777 and not writing your name there must mean you have very high influence in the hierarchy of the police. So that one's 7 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up at the owner of the IT guard. See? That means he's stronger. He has more power in the police. At least at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number 7777 belongs to someone with the rank of captain or higher. Called it. Maybe a commissioner. Someone who is so-called executive officer. I like hearing that. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. Exactly. But that's ridiculous. Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge filed against an executive is accepted. An official charge? You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna forgery.
I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay, let me ask you a question. Yes? No, not you. To her, the defendant sitting over there. You own your own little executive. Lana? Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number, and it's not 77777. Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I wanted to ask. All I wanted to know is one thing about that incident. The SL9 incident? Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence?
Oh no. I don't like where this is.
Do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor? I've heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for the trial. At the time, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. Lana? I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Defendant, just what are you saying? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look at me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't. I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to do in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Lana, even if it involved forging evidence.
Oh shit! Oh snap!
See, that's what I'm talking about. No!
Yes.
Order. Lana's remarks caused such a stir the chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion would have waited until the following day. Wow.
Okay.
Yes, Save our progress.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
That was very interesting. But I'm feeling sleepy now, so I might have to end it here, guys. So that was the trial case of Rise of the Ashes. For now, it ends with us finding out that the documents in the SL9 case were indeed forged. And it's very interesting to see that everything has been leading up to this. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I want to thank my lovely, lovely partner who helped me out in this trial. I couldn't have done it without her. My wonderful, wonderful Lia. Wait, hold on. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for spending time with me. You really helped. You were an amazing help to me. Thank you so much. I couldn't have solved that case without you, my lovely partner.
Oh, you're welcome. You can always. Hi.
Anyway, guys, it's getting late and I'm getting a lot sleepy, so I might end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching me in tonight's stream. I know it's a while since you guys have seen me. I'll try to post and also do more live streams while the Holy Week is upon me. So stay tuned. I promise I'll stream more frequently now while I still can. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Otsu Lazer! Otsu Lazer! Otsu Lazer! Otsu Lia! Thank you guys so much for watching tonight's stream. Thank you guys. Oh, hello. We're about to end stream unfortunately, but welcome to the stream regardless. Abogus. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.